Hey everybody, I wanted to talk about cleanse days and cleansing because this is a kind of a hot topic right now at the new year. A lot of people overate during Christmas and the holidays and they feel guilty and they want to cleanse. They want to get rid of all that junk. They want to lose weight fast. They want to erase their sins, their holiday sins. I wanted to warn everybody because I think it's very common when someone, if you're brand new at cleansing or you are inexperienced or just kind of don't understand the whole process, sometimes it's very tempting to get your cleanse stuff in and just do your cleanse right from the get-go. And there's a reason why Isagenix recommends 2 shake days prior to cleansing. But one of the things I want to kind of just go at and try to encourage you guys is you don't want to make your cleanse day miserable. And you can have a really miserable intermittent fasting and cleanse day if you just came out of overeating and a totally different lifestyle, of food out of control. So what I'm saying is, for instance, if yesterday you ate horribly and or maybe you didn't eat horribly, but you just overate. Whatever you ate yesterday, it's going to set you up for what your body is going to expect today. So I don't know if you've ever noticed before, but if you ate a really big meal or you ate a lot the day before and you wake up really hungry, or you just feel like you're hungry all day long, those things are normal because your body has to respond. Like if you have a high fat meal, your body needs to be prepared to help you break down another high fat meal. So it already gears up in advance. And so when you do when you're just like getting out of New Year's Eve, Christmas, all these holidays that we can end up kind of splurging, which is not necessarily really wrong. You need to have a fun time and be able to have these moments where you kind of splurge. But going into the next day, basically overfed but malnourished, if you're like me, I didn't get a lot of high nutrients on my New Year's Eve meal. I didn't get a lot of high nutrients on Christmas Day. There was a lot of food coming in, but there wasn't a lot of nutrients. So the day after that, I'm actually probably lacking some nutrients, definitely not lacking calories. My body already came out of this. I've eaten a lot of food, so it's expecting another big meal, so it's gearing up for that. And then I decide to cleanse. My body is going, what the heck? I'm lacking nutrients. I'm still starving for stuff. So when you come out of a day or a few days of eating poorly and not taking care of your nutrients that your body needs, your body is going to crave food because it's craving nutrients it's missing. So it translates to us as hunger, but really there's a specific, goal for your body. And I don't know if you can relate it to like going to the beach and, you're hot and you're sweating and cold, yummy fruit sounds amazing. Well, there's a reason for that. Your body's thirsty and fruit has lots of fluid in it. Your body's smart. It will crave stuff that it needs. But for us, when we have cravings or we're hungry and we think hungry, we just think, feed me. We don't think, what is my body lacking? What kind of nutrients is it needing? And no matter how healthy you eat, we all tend to eat in kind of patterns. So for instance, like for me, I eat the same probably core 5 or 6 things every single day. I switch things up. My vegetables may change and all that kind of stuff. But how many nutrients can I get with the same few foods that I tend to eat on a daily basis? Meaning there's a lot of different foods that I'm missing. So nutrients is super important. So coming out of a bad eating pattern and then entering into a cleanse day, my body, it needs to be prepped for cleansing. It needs to be prepped for intermittent fasting. So the A was watch out, don't go into cleanse day, malnourished. B, don't go into cleanse day and expect your body to be okay with fasting after you've been gorging yourself. Your stomach is all nice and stretched out and ready for another big meal, and then you're going to go, I'm cutting you off. Your body is going to be upset. Your stomach is going to fuss at you, and you're probably going to have a not so pleasant intermittent fasting, and then cleanse day. So use those 2 days minimum. I like to use a whole week of shake days to be able to prepare before I enter a cleanse day. So my body is just incredibly nourished. I've kind of gotten into a rhythm, and I've allowed my body some time for my stomach to shrink, for my body to adjust to the smaller portion sizes. So when I enter cleanse day, my body's not begging for a huge meal. It's used to my small meals. It's used to being content with less food. So those are the two things that I felt like I needed to share, because there's a lot of people that they'll order their new Isagenix pack, weight loss pack, and they cannot wait to start their cleanse day because they're just over it. If you're like me, I mean, man, I was like, after New Year's Eve, New Year's Eve, I just was over it. And I only had 3 days off of my diet, and I was just so ready for a salad, and I just wanted to get all that junk out of me. I could feel a difference. And so it's very common for everybody to want to dive into cleansing, but we need to think ahead, and we need to prepare our bodies. And for those of y'all that don't know, you need to rely on people like myself and other leaders, coaches and trainers that understand, that can help you walk through the best at how to do a cleanse day for yourself and how to map out your nutrition plan. Whether you do 1 shake a day or you do 2 shakes a day, the goal though is to make sure that you enter your cleanse day as healthy as possible, healthy and happy as possible, so that you can get through cleanse day and still be smiling on the other side, and feel energetic and feel all those wonderful things that we all say that we're feeling after a cleanse day. It's crazy that you can have that much energy and power, and even in the gym, having the strength in the gym to perform. But you can't expect those kind of things if you're going into cleanse day malnourished, overfed, sluggish from the stuff that you put in your body. Let that stuff, a 72-hour period is a great period of time just to let all that stuff get through you. And I mean, in the toilet, out of you. Get all that stuff out of you, get healthy, get really good stuff in you, and then prepare to have the ultimate best cleanse day. So that's my tip for you. I wanted to make sure that I got that out there, because I know a lot of people have been struggling through their first cleanse days. And when I explored a little further, I realized they just dove right into the cleanse day before starting their vitamin regimen and their shake regimen and getting into a really healthy, good routine. Let's get that body healthy this year. I'm going to be leading a healthier, happier you challenge, which is going to be focused on balance, because I feel like over the years, I've been in the fitness industry since I was 18 years old. I'm a far cry from 18 as I get closer and closer to 50. And I've seen a pattern of people getting fit and rebounding, and we have a busy life, and even people that get on great nutrition and get into a healthy exercise routine. We all do this. We all stop doing stuff that's good for us. We all get out of the habit of doing good things. And so one of the biggest struggles I'm hearing from people is balance. How do we keep consistent, and how do we keep this balance of, I want to eat healthy, but I also want to have these treats. I want to be able to have some balance. I want to be able to I had chips and salsa. Seriously, I had it, I think, since Friday was my end of my diet for a job I had. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, chips and salsa every day. I splurged, and I'm back on. The yo-yoing that people are doing, we can get these yo-yos to be a little bit smaller, a little bit healthier. So my New Year's resolution, personally for me, is last year was to get my health better, and tackled nutrition in a whole different way. And that's when I went to all natural nutrition products. This year, it's continuing that plan, but also learning a healthier balance that I can pass on to others that are really struggling with balancing, managing kids and job and getting the workouts in and trying to keep this whole healthy thing going, and their scale, consistent instead of this up and down all the time. So that's going to be our focus. It's a 60-day challenge. I will make sure that I put some information in the description below. But if you go to fitblog.com, that's PFIT blog.com. It's a play on my last name, Bonnie Feaster, which also starts with a PF. If you go to fitblog.com, there's a link there to invite you. They fill out a quick little form so I get your information. I can email you all the materials. It'll include a workout. It'll include nutrition help. It'll include a private support group that's just me and a few people. And it's free, and it just helps us all, hold us all accountable, including myself. You guys help hold me accountable. So it's a team effort. I hope to experience and discover new things this year, discover new ways to maintain balance in my own life, because I too struggle with the extremes of preparing for a competition, extreme diet, and then I want chips and salsa every day. We all deal with it. We know we're human, but we can always improve. So this year is not being better than somebody else. It's not necessarily having to reach a certain goal. It's making progress and in being a better you this year than you were last year. It's all about improvement. It's just you against you. I hope you join me. Have a good one. Happy New Year.